Yo, we back again with another one. It's your boy Fresh, totally blessed. We back again, Laker Nation. Mo Talk with your boy, Mr. Henderson. Going off a playoff run. Finna jump into it. See what they been getting into. You already know, man. Laker Nation, man. Y'all like and subscribe. Check your boy out. Let's jump into it. Laker Nation, baby.
Looking to be traded back to the Lakers. I want to play with LeBron and Luka because this Mavs team is absolute dog shit. I can't win with this team, and I miss Los Angeles. Dallas is a boring city. Now I see why Luka prefers LA over Dallas. Nico Harrison, you little snake. What the hell did you get me into? It's literally me, a washed Clay Bumpson, and a bunch of G-leaguers. I literally had half of our points. What a joke of a franchise. And Derek Lively and PJ Washington shat all over the court tonight. I have no idea how two starters can combine for 0 points in 46 minutes of play. What a joke. My 2-year-old kid had the same amount of points as DeBrick Lively and Decay Washington. So anyways.
Joy? You're looking at it. This isn't sunshine and blue skies joy. It's better. This joy bruises, stings, and bleeds. It's not given. You gotta earn every ounce of it. This joy is the unseen grind, the extra reps. 1 more, 2 more, 3 more. So when the lights hit, we're ready to put on a show no matter who's on the other side. This joy is contagious. From 23 to 77 to the thousands of fans who show up every night. It fuels the pride in every win, brings celebration to every moment because when it hits, there's nothing like it.
Gotta play hard, all right? Come on, man.
The group has to be focused while simultaneously enjoying the day-to-day grind of the NBA.
Their schedule is not very friendly the rest of the way for J.J. Redick. The third toughest schedule, in fact, the remaining way among all teams in the NBA, and the toughest part about it will be all the back-to-backs. They have 6 of them coming up here in the last month of the season.
The regular season is like you guys know, it's an intense schedule, long, a lot of games, so we got to kind of get in the rhythm.
You're playing at high level of basketball. Day in and day out against the best players in the world.
Every day, every single day. So it could be a lot.
So you just can't allow yourself to get too high and get too low.
Not engulfing in it every single day because it becomes overload.
The season is so long, you kind of have to break it down into sections. That way you can kind of prioritize, your mind and your body and what you're trying to accomplish.
To be able to get away from the game maybe for one day or get away from, the sport for whatever, an hour, a couple minutes.
Whenever I get home, I hang out with my dogs or do stuff to take my mind off of the game, and so that relaxes me. And then when I'm back here at work, I'm only locked in on work and work alone.
Let's go! I love it. I love it.
It's tough, to be honest, but at the end of the day, this is our job and something that we love to do.
I think working is fun. I always have thought work is fun, but it can't be overbearing. You still have to be authentic.
You had one. Yes, right here.
I do what I love to do, and go out there every game, have fun, joy, and that's how I keep my goals the priority.
What a pass by Luka. Lights out, Luka. The happiest man in LA.
So you got to be able to get away from it to keep your mind fresh.
LeBron James throws it down.
Definitely heading into playoffs is when that focus starts to kick in, so you do start eliminating distractions and prioritizing where your mind goes.
Focused on the internal, meaning our group, and not the external.
With social media and stuff like that, if you get caught up in that, you'll get too high, and then once you play bad, you're gonna see more bad than good. That's just how it is, so you just gotta stay even keel.
playoff is that, you know, we have to kind of switch gear and then more focused on the one team and then, like we said, like more details, you know. So it's a different level for sure.
You got to be 100% focused on, you know, all these things that we've talked about, all the details, being locked in. Yeah, it's tough in times, but you got to, you know, have a group of guys around you to, you know, hold you accountable.
So it has to be about the daily choice to enjoy doing the work and enjoy competition and enjoy being with each other.
And this passing between LeBron and Luka is lights out.
I think our chemistry is, you know, getting stronger, you know, each time on the court.
To Rui for a dunk, and that'll do it.
It's always in the back of your mind. You're always thinking about the bigger picture. Like I said, sometimes the season is long, you have ups and downs, but you got to think about that bigger picture in the long run. And that's what keep us going, keep us motivated, keep us locked in.
Yeah, you already know, Laker Nation, for sure. Lakers looking good this year. You think we got what it takes to make a deep playoff run or bring it all the way home? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, Laker Nation. If you're a Laker hater, don't even come over this way, you feel me? Only people who riding with your boy, you know what I'm talking about? If you think that the Lakers got a good chance to go far, let me know in the comments what you think. You know what I'm saying? Laker Nation all day. Also be looking into my player jumping back soon. You know what I'm saying? My boy doing good. About a good 82, so we're gonna jump into that soon. Also, we about to get into this 3-on-3 black top, so you know what I'm saying, y'all look forward to that, all you 2K gamers and everything like that. Holla at your boy, Laker Nation. You already know, like and subscribe. It's your boy Fresh. Give it your best. I'm out.
Nearly 31 points in his playoff career, along with 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Only one player has a higher scoring average in the NBA postseason history,
God bless America.
and that would be Michael Jordan. We've seen how dominant Luka can be once the playoffs roll around, and now all of that fuel has been added to his competitive fire here. UD, what are you expecting for Luka in his first run with the Lakers?
I mean, offensively, I expect him to do what he does, but I expect him to take the challenge defensively a little bit as well. I understand you have other defenders, but you can't hide all game. I know he hears what people are saying about him. He doesn't like what people are saying about him. The best thing he can do is show him on national TV tonight.
I'm with you. I just think that J.J. Redick is too smart of a coach to let Luka get put on the island.
I said a little bit.
No, a little bit. He's going to have to take the pride. But I expect Luka to be Luka. I expect Braun to be Braun. Anthony Edwards is going to have his moments throughout the course of this series. It's going to come down to the others. Austin Reeves, Rui, Julius Randle, Dante. Those are going to be the deciding factors on who win this series or not, right? The stars are going to be the stars. But when I look at a guy like Rui, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, okay, you probably be the matchup for Julius Randle, because we still haven't talked about that.
One of the biggest, strongest defenders in the league.
Yeah, and so it's like, oh, you gonna put Braun on them? Like, these are things and that I'm waiting to see the adjustments that's gonna be made. What's up?
The Minnesota in attack mode, Julius Randle, the Julius Randle that needs to show up in the postseason is not the Julius Randle we're accustomed to seeing in the postseason. It's the Julius Randle we saw in the regular season when he was a New York Knick. Obviously, he was hurt last year and didn't participate, but times in the past, he tailed off because he would rely too much on his J as opposed to attacking the basket. He doesn't need to do that in this series. He needs to be very, very aggressive, and he needs to put the Lakers on notice that you have to guard him. The reason why is that if he's not able to do that, that allows you to cheat a bit more and focus even more on Ant-Man, which is going to make it more difficult for him, and you don't want to do that. That's why he's such a key. Ant-Man had Karl Anthony Towns. You know, the best shooting big man in basketball. He could step away from the basket and really, really hurt you, and you had to guard that. Is Julius Randle going to give you something formidable to deal with? That's what this comes down to.
In Julius Randle's 15-game playoff career, averaging 34% shooting, 28% from 3, it's the scoring, but I also think it's the secondary playmaker, Julius Randle. They are going to need that, because if I'm J.J. Redick, I'm saying, all right, Anthony Edwards, we're going to make Julius Randle beat us. Won't that be the game plan?
Of course, and I'm looking at the way they've been playing, and it was shrinking the elbows kind of like a 3-2 zone. You can put Julius Randle at that free throw line. He can be a scorer and also a playmaker. You spread the floor with your shooters, and now you put him in a position where he's comfortable. The basket's right in front of him. You either go score or you make a play, one or two things. And I think that's what they'll do. Go small, put Julius Randle at that 4 or 5 position, have Nas Reed spread the floor, put McDaniels on that baseline, and put shooters in each corner.
I'm going to tell you this, though. If I'm the Minnesota Timberwolves, I set the tone today. And how I set the tone defensively. Y'all remember that series last year against the Denver Nuggets? Who was frustrated? Who they had throwing the hot packs at the referees? It was Jamal Murray, because they was picking up 94 feet. And so when you look at what they have personnel-wise, starting with Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, that athleticism. No, you make Luka, because remember, Jaylen Brown won Finals MVP not because he led the team in scoring, because he made Luka uncomfortable. You wear him down, you wear Braun down, you have Austin Reeves playing on this hill. You junk this game up if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves.
But I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is, however, LA's personnel is a bit different than Denver's. You had to deal with Jokic. Of course, you're looking at Jamal Murray, and all of a sudden you're able to key on them defensively because you got size and McDaniels and the rest of the crew and Nas and all of these cats, and you're going at them. Against the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron is 260. LeBron could play bully ball, okay? So because he could play bully ball, what is Luka? Luka's 6'7". Luka's got some size in him along with the skills. So the kind of things that you were able to do against Denver, you can't necessarily do against them. Here's what I think it should have to, Big Perk. The Lakers are relatively undersized. That's what they say, right? You ain't got Jokic to be worried about or somebody like that. If you are Julius Randle, make sure you pounding that ball inside. Make sure you're attacking the basket. Make sure you're dominant, Minnesota collectively, on the boards. You get second shots, and you make sure the Lakers don't get any. Those are the kind of things that you need to do in order to win a series like this against LeBron and Luka.
With that starting lineup that the Lakers have been rolling out, that smaller starting lineup without Jackson Hayes, they've been pretty successful still against these bigger teams.
Yeah.
You know why? Oh, go ahead.
The Gabe Vincents, the Rudy Hachimuras, the Finley Smiths, the Austin Reeves, the other guys have really stepped up and started in their role as the Lakers have made their run in the second half.
But the reason that lineup been successful is because of LeBron James and what he's able to do without the basketball, playing the center position, anchoring that defense, right? Like, we talk about how great he is offensively. Defensively, when you have LeBron James on that back line, it's a difference maker.
He can't be the best big man on the court. You got to make sure if you're Minnesota, he's not the best big man on the court.